Rhinos in South Africa, and particularly the Kruger National Park, are under siege. 393 have been poached this year, with 290 in the Kruger Park alone. Rhino horn is the most expensive commodity at the moment, fetching prices of around $60,000 per kilogram, more than platinum and gold. One of the ways SANParks protects Kruger rhinos is to translocate them to safer areas where they're less vulnerable to poaching.
So we've translocated in excess of 1,700 rhinos in the last decade out of the park. Many of those are breeding, doing well, and adding to the rhino population. What we're now accelerating and doing is we want to take rhinos to areas where we know they're going to be safe and where we can allow them to breed at a maximum rate. And in time, once the poaching problem, and I do believe we will get on top of it, gets to that point, then we'll have lots of pockets of strong rhino populations, and then they can be used for reintroduction wherever they either went extinct or where there's still space for them.
Up to 12 groups of poachers with an average size of 3 armed men are said to be in the Kruger Park at any given time. The recent introduction of the K9 unit is now making it easier for field rangers to track elusive poachers in difficult terrain.
To support the ranger in his day-to-day activities, we're also looking at advanced technologies to enhance their activities. But we must understand there's nothing more efficient than a good, well-trained, well-equipped ranger between the rhino and the poacher.
Despite these measures, rhinos are still poached every day in Kruger, and it was a sad moment to encounter a carcass. Rangers said this rhino was a juvenile with a small horn and must have been killed by desperate poachers who didn't want to leave empty-handed. As poaching in the park increases, so do efforts to prosecute those who've been caught. The Skukuza Periodical Court hears up to 20 rhino-related cases a day. Prosecutor Ansi Fenter says this is due to more poaching incidents as well as more effective policing.
The arrests are more because there are more poachers, but the arrests are also because of increased efforts, especially by the rangers in SANParks, who I think we and the whole world should salute every day for the tremendous work they do. So yes, it's because there are more poachers, but also because of better efforts and better cooperation and better teamwork.
Over 1.7 million tourists visit the Kruger every year, with many making the trip especially to see the Big Five. However, if rhino numbers continue to be depleted at this rate, it's possible that within a generation, visitors will only be able to see the Big Four. Vumani Mkhize, Eyewitness News, Kruger National Park.